And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway on a Monday night. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
No score, Pete.
Ready.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Falcons. Garrett Wilson, 75 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And they'll begin by running the option. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision, as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now Young. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And one pass for 35 before it's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
The end of games coaches always tell us that no one play really lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? You need to pick up that first down and third down. I thought that was key.
They were already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
They've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Second down at 6 now from the 42. Young to throw it this time. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And that's going to be good for the first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 37. A gain there, 12 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Young will set to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way into dropping. Well, when you time those string passes perfectly. They can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Young. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 15 feet. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Ritter back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nothing up and downfield. He had to get that one out of the way because he just knew he was going to take a big shot. He couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Second and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, 26 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. Last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
10 cycles.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Ritter off the play fake. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Looking for Dotson. He's got him. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Chubb will get the call running left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Slide through. Six. Mega. Two. Go. Set.
Ritter now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found the lane to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports.
17. Falcons 7.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Come on, set. Red, cycle. Blue, striker.
In motion right, that's Claypool.
Right, right.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ritter now. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Watch out now. 52. Ready?
Robinson up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Black ultra.
Ritter. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Harold Landry now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. 23 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. After the catch, going to get 23 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there off the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Young to throw it. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And they're able to work this to the 24 before it's all said and done. A game more of 30 minutes.
Sometimes I'm scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
On the set. 12, 10. Let's go. Charge. Ready?
Young looks to throw on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Alvarado. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready?
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young from 17 yards out. And the Panthers have regained the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, right?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute to put a drive together, at least get them in position. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Falcons 28, Panthers 24. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Young on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw on second down is Young. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he passed midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Getting it time and space pays off big time. He ends up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They give the chop out of the gun. And past the 35, when he dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! Nick Chubb with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's into the clear. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
62 blaster. Strike 2.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again. Flush to his right. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
6, level. Red, cycle.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And complete to Drake London. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw, Ritter. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. Second down throw coming for Ritter. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12. Of course, not a first down due to the previous penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Robinson again. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Chubb running right. They juked him. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Second down, Young. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to come upfield. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Ritter. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
On second down, Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That might be a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the give, here's Robinson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ready?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player. And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8. That's out quickly to London. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I'm throwing a late game, down on the scoreboard. Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Listen, the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Young Wei Koo, the kicker for Atlanta.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 73 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well. takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And part of the time game in the fourth quarter, you know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Touchdown, Carolina! Nick Chubb with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Panthers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. York on now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Hand off now to Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. In motion right, that's Wilson. Ritter now on second down. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here we go.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. And London, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Ready.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Right stop. Right through.
Ritter. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up, and the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now a second and 6. Young will set to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll go down before getting this inside the 30.
These guys certainly know what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it.
offensive contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And Young's going to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
There's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Red cycle. Blue striker.
Now Ritter. He's got Claypool. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Here comes 2nd down.
Red, yellow. White, white.
Ritter looks to throw it. Completion here to Claypool. This one's had a season's worth of throws already, and it's still week 1. They're 3rd down now. And this play still live. He faked the spike, gonna throw it. Oh no, this is a disaster. They try to fake spike, and he gets sacked. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Ritter. That is caught. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Carolina, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons.